Jai Shri Ram. Now we are looking at number 35. Because William had left no will after the funeral, Dash arose among his children over ownership of the family heirlooms. Heirlooms are objects which are handed down from one generation to another. It could be a chair, a rocking chair, or some kind of a suitcase or whatever, any object from your great great grandfather. It has been passed down from generation to generation. Okay, he left no will. William left no will, and Dash arose among his children over the ownership of the family heirlooms. Oh, there must have been a big fight, and that's why he's saying it was tragic to see such bitterness. Okay, that means there was a lot of fighting among the family in a time of mourning. So you need a strong negative word. Conflagration is a huge fire. Conflagration can it mean, because words can have implied meanings. Conflagration between the two countries would mean a conflict, a war. Conflagration can also mean a war. It is also a big disastrous fire, holocaust. Okay, now we have a tough one on our hands. Repudiation is a rejection, that won't fit. Dissension is a disagreement. Mere disagreement won't fit. Contention is a fight. There was a contention. They are in the contention for the post of the president. So that means a competition. They are vying, vying, to vie, vie, to rival. Mere contention would not be sufficient. He is using a strong word, bitterness. Rubicon means a step that cannot be taken back. Actually, there's a big story. Rubicon is the name of a dirty river somewhere in Rome. And to cross the Rubicon is the idiom. That means irretrievable step. A step which you can't take back. Once you take that, there's no going back. So that won't fit anyway. Squall is a cyclonic storm, thunderstorm, and it can also mean sudden show of temper, and crying loudly, harshly, a loud and harsh cry. So now I think we are coming close to the answer. I would personally go for conflagration and squall, because in both these things the second implied meaning, the literal meaning of a conflagration is a huge fire, but the implied meaning is a conflict and a war or a battle and a big fight. So squall and conflagration sound fine. I think I'll go with that. Next, 36. Seeing that the student had clearly rushed through the assignment at the last minute, the professor returned the paper with a failing grade and cautioned the student to dedicate more time to his studies and to avoid handing in such dash work in the future. Okay, jaunty means very happy and going on a picnic sort of mood, Jaunt is a picnic excursion. Jaunty means very lively. It doesn't make sense. Sloppy is bad quality, poor quality work. That fits. This is an easy one. Pithy is compact. Burnished means polished. Metal, copper, silver, gold. Burnishing is polishing. Slipshod and sloppy are a pair. Poor quality work. Shoddy work. Slipshod means careless. Jaunty and blithe are cheerful. So obviously the answer is sloppy and slipshod. Let's go to the next one. So let's look at the words below now first. Idiosyncratic, odd personal mannerisms, very quirky, Quirky. Peculiar personal behaviors. Okay, each one of us has our own idiosyncrasies. We Hindus are the most idiosyncratic people because we are lovers of freedom. In every other religion, they have to quietly just shut up and follow the rules. Whereas in Hinduism, we don't have such a rule because we love our freedom so much that freedom is God. In fact, if God doesn't give us freedom, we will probably dethrone him, depose him, and say, sorry, sir, we want freedom. So God also gives freedom. Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita, that's why he says, what does he say? Idite jnanam akhyātam guhyāt guhyataram maya vimrushyaita daseshena yadechasi tada kuru. Do whatever, I told you all that you have to be told. Do whatever you like. You are free to do whatever you want. So God also, Krishna also recognizes that we love our freedom more than anything else. So that's Hinduism for you. That's why we are the most idiosyncratic people. We don't follow rules. You cannot force Hindus to do anything. The only way you can unite Hindus, or you can get Hindus to rally behind you, is you have to earn our loyalty. You have to earn our respect by honoring us, by honoring our freedom mainly. Okay, be proud to be a Hindu. We are the most idiosyncratic. We don't follow rules. And that's why we have so many gods also, so many deities. And we also have the belief that God is willing to take any form that the devotee wants. Wonderful, isn't it? Isn't it? So in our food habits also we are idiosyncratic. There's no rule. Whereas Westerners, they have a starter, then a soup, then a main course, then a white meat, red meat, God knows what else, and finally hot sweet, cold sweet, coffee, smokes, and God knows. Everything comes one after the other. It's a course. We don't have any course. You will be given a thali with 50 katoris. You start from anywhere. We are the most idiosyncratic people on the planet. Everything we do is idiosyncratic. Okay. Ah. So what next? Acquired, something that is new. Novel, new. Endowed, you're endowed means you naturally have a talent, or physically well endowed means very strong. If you're talking about a female who's well endowed, well, I leave it to you. Vital statistics are very good. Male who is well endowed means very muscular and big and hefty and strong. So intelligent people also, they're very well endowed. Endowment means something that is a gift of God, an aptitude, gifted child. Mediocre is average. Okay, now let's take a look at this. The difficulty one has in describing its unique flavor. Okay, it's got a unique flavor. Adjectives are important, as well as its slogan: love it or hate it. Okay, there are only two things: you can love it or you can hate it. There's no middle way. Makes Marmite a perfect example of dash taste. Okay, I think my answer is already acquired and novel, because that's a pair. That's a pair. Nothing else is a pair. It's an acquired habit. You like it. If you don't, you hate it. Leave it. That's all. There's no middle way. So it's a new taste, novel. Idiosyncratic, no, it doesn't fit there. And idiosyncratic doesn't have a synonym here. Doesn't have a synonym here. So I'll leave it there. I think I'll go for C and D. Delta. I don't. Well, that's my answer anyway. I don't care what the person who has constructed this is thinking about the answer. It doesn't bother me anyway. So if the person who has constructed this decides something else is an answer, then I think I will challenge him in a court of law. What rubbish is this? Okay, Jai Shri Ram, keep working.